Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stamping Designs. I'm going to apologize from the beginning. I have lost power, so my lights are out, and if lights come back on and all of a sudden it gets bright, but I am working from sunlight that is, I have a glare coming in right on my table, which I've never had, at least I've never noticed. But I'm working in kind of in the dark right now, but I figured I'm just going to make it work somehow. Uh, like I said, I'm not going to be able to answer comments because I can't see if any comments are coming in. I can't see if I'm live. I'm hoping I'm live. So I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. So before I get started, I just wanted to let everybody know that Stampin' Up's designer paper sale starts tomorrow, 15% off. There's, I think, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 different papers. And that's a great deal, I think. Actually, there's a couple on there that I don't think I have, or ones that I'm really low with. Oh, hi. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jamie. I can see on my phone. Nothing's on my computer and I'm in the dark. But it starts tomorrow and goes till October 31st. So get your shopping list together and save some money. Other thing, this Saturday, World Card Making Day, and our team is doing Facebook Live events all day starting at 9 a.m. and we are going until 9 p.m. There's a schedule. We've got somebody going every hour on the hour. I will be going live at 11 a.m. and then I will be going on again at 5 p.m. So hopefully you can join us for part of the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody making cards, having tutorials for you. There will be other things posted on the Facebook page. Everybody's welcome to join. If you go to my website, creativestampingdesigns.com, there is the link that you can just click on. It'll take you right to the Facebook page and you will be able to join in. All right. So let's get started with the card. Again, I'm going to apologize for the lighting. I can't do anything about it, but I was not going to cancel. So I pulled out an old set today, the Rooted in Nature. I haven't used this one in a while, but I needed a large image, and you'll see why in a little bit. So I have Rooted in Nature, Autumn Goodness, and The Many Mates. I'm working with 3 different sets, and this is my color palette. It's Bumblebee, Gray Granite, Misty Moonlight, and Seaside Spray. All right, so I'm just going to get started here. I'll put these on the side. Now, I call this a peekaboo card. I'm not quite sure what it is. And again, I'm hoping this, oh boy, I'm having trouble seeing here. We're going to hope this all works okay. Like I said, I can't, hopefully everything's going to go good. Hi, Harriet. How are you? All right, so I'm going to start with the gray granite. I'm going to put a tiny amount of glue just to hold this in place. If I can get it working. I just need it to stay in place while I die cut my tree. I want to get it all centered. Okay, I am using the Nature Roots dies, and I'm using the large tree because I wanted to be able to see through it with the sentiment that I'm putting. So I got my magnetic plate finally on Monday. So I'm just gonna, I've used it a couple times. All right, just set that right in the middle. Hopefully I'm in the screen. And I'm just going to run this through my die cutting machine real quick. So it did cut through both what I wanted it to, cut through both the cardstock and the designer series paper. This is one of the papers that is on sale, the In Good Taste. Love this paper. Okay, now I got to get this off without ripping it. Didn't plan this one very well, did I? All right. Trying to do the way Jamie has always said, going on an angle. All right. So okay, now what I'm going to do, I want the sentiment to come through the tree. So I'm going to line these two up. And I'm just going to set them on the inside. All right, and then I'm going to close it like that. Get the glue off so I don't get stuck to it. And if you need to get any kind of glue off cardstock, if you have to lift something, you just kind of roll, it rolls right off. All right, we're going to take the large tree image from the Rooted in Nature, a piece of scrap paper. Make sure this is all, that's all centered. Now I'm going to stamp the tree through the die cut. Now I did try this before, I was practicing yesterday to make sure I could do it before I went live, and it seemed to work okay. Let's just try it and hopefully it'll work. And I just keep in mind, paper has two sides, so if it doesn't work the first time, I could flip the paper over. All right, so I stamped it off once. I'm just going to line it up. The reason I took the DSP off is if I get ink on this, on the card front, it's okay. And it worked. I don't mean to sound surprised, but I was a little worried there, I'll admit. All right, set that on the side because I'm probably going to use that on the envelope. All right, now I'm gonna finish working on the card front. Okay, I'm gonna adhere the DSP to the card front. Oh boy, I'm gonna use some multi-purpose glue so I have a little bit of wiggle room in case I don't get it centered right away. Line the trees up. Just like that. And luckily my hands aren't dirty or anything yet. Okay. And then I did go ahead and I cut ahead of time a couple leaves in the Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, and Seaside Spray. It's the smallest leaf from the Rooted in Nature set. I'm going to adhere these three leaves just by the tree. All right, I think we're going to use glue dots. Or actually, no, I'll use a glue dot on the bottom one and the Stampin' Dimensional on the top. So, let's see, we'll put the Misty Moonlight one first. I'll put the Seaside Spray. And I'm going to pop the Bumblebee one up with my Stampin' Dimensional. Really wish my lights would come on because I'm actually having trouble seeing here. I'm going to 2 going because I want to make sure this one stays. All right. And we're just going to put this one over the top. And then again, I made this ahead of time because I was not doing this one live. Because I know it would have, when I don't do it live, I get it first shot. But for some reason, when you try to make a bow live, or at least one like this, it does not work. So we're going to adhere that to the leaves. Just fold a glue dot in half, kind of. I'm going to just put it right on the top. And then I'm going to trim I didn't trim it yesterday because I wanted to see. I'm just going to trim right to the bottom. And what I did is I made the bow out of linen thread, and then I tied the center with the Misty Moonlight and silver and white baker's twine. That is part of, oh boy, Flowers for Every Season ribbon pack. Oh boy, forgot the name. And that's really it with the card front. I might add a couple embellishments around, but I wanted to, let me push that on the side. Let's work on the inside. Now, I'm going to stamp the sentiment, which I love this sentiment, from Autumn Goodness, Golden Leaves, Chilly Air, Autumn Beauty Everywhere. I'm going to stamp that in the center of the tray in Misty Moonlight ink. Get it right. The whole tree is, I know the tree you could see through, so we're going to pray that I get it straight. Okay, and then on the bottom, I'm just going to stamp, this is from Many Mates, the Happy Anniversary, but I want it toward the bottom, that you won't see it through the tree. So I'm actually going to stamp it all the way down here. We're going to hope that we get this straight too. All right. And that's pretty straight. All right, I'm going to adhere the white panel to the Misty Moonlight mat. I know what's going to happen. As soon as I'm done, my lights are going to go back on. Looks like that sun is going down, so I'm losing the bright light that was right through my screen. All right, I'm just going to adhere this inside. I just want to make sure. Gotta go that way a little bit. It's a good thing about the multi-purpose liquid glue or the green glue, has a little bit of wiggle room. There. And then I think I am going to add just a couple of my Bumblebee, the 22, there's only one left in that pack, 2020, 2022, in color, the enamel dots, if I can get them off. one right there. Add one right there. And gotta put a third one. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Amy. And we'll put one right out here, right next to the leaves. Okay. And that's it with the card. It's very to me it's really simple. I've done this before, but I never did it with the tree shape, and that's what I was a little nervous about. So I'm going to stamp on the bottom. I'm going to stamp the leaves in the Misty Moonlight, Seaside Spray, and Bumblebee. I have the larger leaf from this one here, from the Rooted in Nature, and I'm just going to put them on the bottom of my envelope. The good thing with the Peekaboo card is you have a sentiment on the outside, but then you already have it on the inside too. So, and I can't see how. Okay, that's good. I honestly can't see how inked up my leaves are. Okay, we'll put one right there. I forgot I need to clean my stamp before stamping again. Completely forgot about that one. Alright, and then we're going to put Seaside Spray on the other side. And we'll do one more. We'll do a bumblebee right in the middle. Those who know me know I do not like yellow. Just something about yellow I don't like, but this, I really like this bumblebee. And we'll just put this one just like that, just so it kind of coordinates with the card. And then I'm going to adhere Amy or Jamie, if you're still watching, is the lighting still okay? Because I can't see at all. It's really dark here. And we're just going to adhere this right to the envelope flap. And just give it a little trim with my paper snips. Thanks, Jamie. I'm working in the blind here, yes. I can see the objects, I just can't see, like I couldn't see if the stamps were inked up at all. And there we go. The envelope and the card. Super simple, at least I think it's super simple. All the measurements and everything will be on my blog on Friday. For my, well, it's usually a fun fold Friday, but this is counting as a fun fold or fancy fold for me this Friday. If you have not joined our Facebook group already for World Card Making Day, hop over and you want to join in. It'll be a lot of fun. stamp along with some of us. All right. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday. Have a good week. Bye-bye.